Okay. Okay. Where's Mom? How are you guys getting places? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, thanks. Bye. think I
What
can
line
see.
are you on?
I sat the wrong side of the red line, so I'm over here and sit by the same difference.
So last night I go on standby. There's already 7 people.
Are United?
No, for our Southwest. There's already 7 people for the 3 o'clock flight, so there's 6 seats. I'm like, well, I'm not getting on that one. Then I went like to Denver, and most of that was sold out. So I was like, shit. Then I forgot to fucking check in. So now I'm C43. And I went to upgrade to A, and we're sold out.
Is this for the 7 o'clock one or whatever?
7:55, yeah.
We'll probably be on that one because we're trying to do the 3 o'clock. As of last night, there were 2 seats open.
So there's 6 but 7 on the wait list. But I looked, so I was like, well, we're not going to get back. Oh, right.
Cancel my United flight.
How's the 7 o'clock open? There were 10, but that's my last bid ever, but maybe I just grab a car and drive.
I don't know, I can ask them. Yeah, I didn't think about it. That's where I'm at.
I have to work
Holiday
tomorrow.
weekend,
Yeah.
you know, it's like,
Right in Houston's shutting down for ice. So that's good. So like, I would even take anything.
I mean, we can take it, you know, like, I
7 wait list, 4 seats available.
What's the later one look like? What's the later one look like? Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, this is if you same day. So same day. You go to like standby. I'll tell you how many are on standby and how many are on seats. Oh, okay. So I didn't know that you have that, but I haven't looked at that stuff. But I think you like I can just go in and see
What's the late one look like? That's the one you're on, right? The late one? Oh.
So you're on the 7. So I think we're just gonna go. Troy got a late checkout, which I didn't even try after the debacle at the hotel. Like after the shit show of the kids, I was like, there's no way. Are you gonna try to make it 3 o'clock?
I'm gonna try because you never know what happens.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go there. So I thought it was.
But I'm also gonna check with Jay because if the late one looks back too, I'm just gonna rent a car and drive because I gotta work tomorrow.
Why would you rent a car? Why don't you check with Jay now?
I'm going to.
That's what I would do because there's all these people already fucking driving back. A lot of people.
Yeah, but I mean, we both, Mike and I both have stuff. Like, you know. All right, good morning from Scottsdale one more time. One more chance to get a W. I believe the boys can do it. From what I saw yesterday, if they play like they did all the time, every shift, they can beat this Sharks team. Sharks win the opening faceoff, come in to the Rampage zone. Good defense by Rampage, preventing the shot. Morrison in net to finish off the weekend. Rampage send it in. Sharks back in the neutral zone. Up ahead, Casagrande, shot, goal! It hit the top of the goalie's blocker and went top corner. First shot of the game from Casagrande. Rampage up 1-0. Bruce Mayer with the assist on the official call. Nice pass across to hit Casagrande. Jorg down low. Tries to get it past the Sharks player. Sharks doing battle along the near boards. Shot towards the net, deflected by Sanborn. Back into the near corner, up to the half wall. Out in front, good battle going on there with Sanborn. And Page advances it to the opposite half wall. Down low, Jorg. Back to the near side. Brooks gets through some pressure, but the Sharks take it away. It's at Helen's feet. He'll go into the corner and send it up high. And that touched a Sharks player's hand, so that should be out of the zone. But I guess maybe it was an optical illusion, so they're going to keep it in the Rampage zone. 13:28 left in the first. Face-off won by the Sharks back to the far point, to the circle. Rampage, chance for a 3-on-2, could not get the puck out of the zone. Green across to Soper into the neutral zone. Sharks have to get back on side. They do. And Cook was going for the puck and caught the skate. No argument on that trip. Unfortunate, but it was a trip. Sharks have the extra attacker now. Cook could force an own goal, but he steals it away, and he'll go to the box for 2 minutes. Sharks on the power play. Behind the net. Back to the top. D to D. Back to the far side. Into the circle, into the slot. No shot there. Sharks with good puck movement. That one goes back out to the blue line. Up top, right at the blue line, back to the left. On the goal line, shot. And I think that hit Robbie and then went up into the upper netting of the goal. But a very nice goal from the Sharks. Good patience on their power play. We're tied at 1. Schumer in to take the face off. He's out there with Parent and McCarter. Tie up in the circle. Sharks come away with it. Jorg over to Parent. Parent sends it back to the far side. Mayer. Schumer comes in to help. Up to McCarter. Up to Parent. Parent gets in the neutral zone. Kicked back to center ice. Schumer unable to gather it. Jorg will. Sends it up ahead. Parent racing for it. The Sharks player there as well. Parent gets a stick on it. Sharks into the neutral zone. Gathered by Jorg. Ahead to McCarter. Back into the zone. Jorg from his own end. Cross to Sanborn, ahead to McCarter. McCarter gets it into the zone. Sent across. Schumer was calling for it. And the Sharks back the other way. Good takeaway from Casagrande. Gets it ahead to Schumer. Schumer's pass to McCarter intercepted, and the following pass intercepted by Spencer. Spencer cuts for the net. Tried to go through the player's legs and closed just in time to block it. Good thought. San Jose into the zone. Taken away by McCarter. Carter. Shot. Big rebound. They'll chase it into the corner. Frank gets a stick on it. And the Sharks exit. 10 minutes to go, first period. Sharks up top. Fan on the shot. Rampage changing. On comes Roberts. Helen. Casagrande. Over to Casagrande. Sharks offsides. Green up to Marsh. Back to Green. Into the zone. To the goal line. Centering pass right out front. Casagrande was there. Casagrande at the side of the net. Sends it back to the left side. Casagrande behind the net. Runs into a Sharks player. Casagrande shot. Roberts was there in front. Taken by a Sharks player. Helen comes back to get it. He's pressured by two Sharks players. Giveaway there. Shot blocked aside by Morrison. Green up to Casagrande. Casagrande has Marsh up ahead. Gets it to Marsh. Goalie plays it back behind the net. Helen against two. Rampage has to get back onside. Sharks take away. One-on-one, back the other way. Jorg forces into the corner. Player saw Jorg coming, just braced himself for that hit. Jorg hit from behind. How is that not a penalty? That was a hit from behind, up high. Both of the officials just looking at it. That's ridiculous. That's a dangerous hit. That's the kind of stuff that should be getting a 10 and 2. Jorg seems to be okay. He's got the snow on him to show for it. Cook skates ahead. He's being hooked and held, pulled down. These refs are quickly earning their not good badges. Evans out to the point, but not out of the zone. Evans will go down low and try again. Jorg picks it up. Up ahead, and Sharks back the other way. Send in on Morrison. Sanborn sends it to the near wall. Sanborn tripped. And sent up high. The Sharks player just smashed into Cook, looked at the ref like, oh, am I going to get a... Oh, yeah, no, you guys are going to call a penalty on me. That's right. I'll only call him on Rampage today. funny when the kid knows he does something wrong and looks right away to see if the ref called it. Parent pressuring at the point. Sharks dump it deep. Two's back behind. Picked up by McCarter. Sends it over to Parent. Parent chasing. Goes to the far side. Puck is there. Parent puts a body in. Icing on the Sharks. .6:30 to go. And a giveaway to the Sharks, but Twos gets back. Shot in on Morrison, saved and covered. Into the corner, Rampage trying to get it out of the zone. Well tied up at one. Sharks right out in front, loose puck, up ahead. To the blue line, skidded out by McCarter. Gets it across center ice into the Shark zone. And they're gonna say it's offsides. Jorg at center. Picks it up. 2-on-2. Jorg and Spencer. Jorg gets pushed down. The puck keeps going. Most people would call that interference right out in front. Loose puck. Spencer got knocked down at least once. I think he just fell trying to get back up. Some good pressure from Rampage right now. Jorg from his own end. Exits with speed. Skates through some traffic. San Jose in and out. Here comes Rampage back the other way. Roberts, he gets hit from behind. Not sure what it's going to take for a Rampage power play in this game, but it's not looking so good so far. Save and corralled by Morrison. 4:37 to go in the first. Picked up by San Jose at center ice. Broken up by Rampage. Marsh tried to get it to Helen. San Jose is offsides, but no call. San Jose drops it down low. Centering pass. Shot deflected by Morrison. Two's into the corner, dropped his stick. Two's being cross-checked from behind without a stick. Right out in front, San Jose scores. I'm not sure how Two's getting cross-checked by a stick when he doesn't even have his own is not a penalty, but Sharks go up 2-1. Sharks back into the Rampage zone. Into the corner. Out to center to Marsh. Marsh gets around one. He's being interfered with. No play on the puck. They are all over Marsh. You're supposed to at least be playing the puck when you're interfering with somebody. Otherwise, it is interference. Here come the Sharks back the other way. Up top, Sharks into the circle. Good play by Helen. Stick on puck, body on body. That's the way you do it. Down low. Out to the point, held in by the Sharks. Pressure from Helen. Casagrande watching up top. Puck comes his way. Mayer gets it to him. Casagrande could not get through. Sharks keep it in. A rush to the left side. Out in front. Oh, saved by Morrison. Looked like they got it, and Robbie got it in his glove. Way to go, Robbie. Save of the day. Up to the top. Down low. Evans got a stick on it. Sharks right there. Sharks into the slot. Up top. Soper gets knocked over. Evans unable to exit. Sharks send it towards the net. Jordan run into while he's trying to play the puck. Evans skates it up. Left just outside the Rampage blue line. Sharks right back in. Into the slot. Shot. Into Morrison's glove again. Face off in the Rampage zone. Sanborn battling two Sharks players out into the neutral zone, into the Sharks zone. Soper cuts towards the middle. Sharks come and take it away. 1:44 to go. First period. Rampage trailing by a goal after striking first. They received one earned tripping penalty, which I had no argument about, and since then have been ridden up one side and down the other. No calls coming Rampage's way so far. Shot out front. And after the whistle, some pleasantries being exchanged in front of the net. Players separate, fresh players come on. Schumer, Parent, McCarter, Tews, and Green. Shot bouncing through the paint, back behind and ahead, which will be icing from the Sharks. Battle in the far corner. Sharks come out with it. Left to right, reversal, back to the far wall. Good stick. Looked like it was played with a high stick by the Sharks. Play continues. Carter run into. They'll go after it. Back to the near side. Schumer. Sharks deflect that up high. Icing. What? The guy behind said icing. The guy up ahead said no icing. This isn't NHL rules where if the Sharks player is close, they wave it off. Don't know why this guy with the... Oh, a big trip behind. Oh, they finally got one. Cross check. It's been happening all game. He finally called it. So Rampage gets a chance to tie it up. Only 8.3 seconds left in the first. It'll carry over into the second unless they can score quickly. Schumer, McCarter, Parent, Green, and twos. That'll do it for the first. We'll be right back to start the second. 1 minute. Coaches talk and switch ends. All right, we got the goalie switch. Players going the other way. Helen, Marsh, Casagrande up front. Rampage on the power play. Evans picks it up across to George. 1:45 left on the penalty. We're cross-checking out to the point. Helen to George. Rampage sets up. George takes a look across to Evans. Evans into the circle. Right out in front, drops it back behind. Up into the netting. Nope, did not make it to the netting. Just went up high and popped back down. Up top, here come the Sharks, 2-on-1. George is back. Rampage rushing to get back with their numbers. Shot deflected, and the Sharks player just overskated what would have been an easy tap in. 1 minute to go on the Rampage power play. Sharks with the best opportunity so far. Up ahead to Casagrande. He's hooked. 2-on-1. Casagrande and Marsh. Helen trailing. Across. Deflected. Did not get to Marsh. Helen was wide open calling for it as well. 3-on-1. And Page unable to take advantage of it. Comes out of the zone. Ahead to George. 29 seconds left. George up ahead. Gets through one. Into the corner. Marsh out front. Rampage slow to change on the power play. Marsh tried to get it off, stick in the lane. 10 seconds left. Power play for Rampage, trailing by one. Don't think they're going to get too many power play opportunities the way things have gone so far. Sharks full strength. Sanborn up ahead to Helen, who slashed that. pretty hard. Sharks up into the netting. Face-off won by the Sharks, center ice, rink wide pass, sent down into the Rampage zone. Roberts will skate out with it into the neutral zone, makes a move off the boards. Spencer gets down there, Roberts going to the net, now he'll come to help 2-on-2 in the corner. The Sharks dig it out, up ahead and not handled well. Frank got a stick on it momentarily, and the Sharks back to center. Sanborn intercepts. Oh, Rampage stick handled themselves to offsides. Kind of ran it. Sanborn and Spencer ran into each other there trying to enter the zone. Players went in before the puck. Rubbing on. Face off outside the Rampage bench. Just outside the Sharks zone. Won by Rampage. 2 sends it in. Picked up by Evans. Loses. That was offsides, but we got away with one there. So that makes up for all the other ones that they either missed or called incorrectly. But we were 100% offsides there. The coach on the Sharks bench yelled off. He was not wrong. Evans at the faceoff sends it back towards the D. Sharks get there first. Soper starts from his own blue line. Across to Evans. Twos has it. Up to Mayer. Cook uses the boards to the far side. Center ice. Sharks enter. Evans takes a look behind his own net. Giveaway. And Morrison gets it covered. Evans was there, did not see the Sharks player coming. Sharks player took it, tried a quick wraparound, and Morrison was able to sit down on it. It remains 2-1 with 11:19 to go in the second. Here come the Rampage, 3-on-2 across to McCarter. He's got one to beat. Shoots it into the glove. No rebound. Parent was there. Just keep putting them on net, boys. Leads off one by the Sharks. To the far point. Sanborn sends it back down low. Schumer. The reversal behind the net. Parent back up top, but it missed Jorg. So no icing on that. Rampage sent it. Jorg starts from his own goal line. Out to the point. Parent was racing out to challenge. Back to the far side. Parent gets a stick in. Sharks straight in on net. Picked up by Schumer. Schumer ahead. Has McCarter ahead. McCarter has to hold up. Waits just long enough. Loose puck there. Parent in front. Throws a little cross check of his own. I guess he's figured out if they're not going to call it when they do it to us, he'll do it. Like to see a little bit of scrappiness going on. Get physical. Get them off of their take the tape and fancy skating. Up ahead to McCarter. It's all alone. Parent comes up. Here come the Sharks back the other way. Rampage has numbers. Shot blocked in the corner by Jorg. Sharks retrieve at the blue line. Shot towards the net, deflection. Multiple deflections. That's what we need to be doing. Throwing it to the net, get some deflection, get a good rebound. Sharks doing what we need to do so far. Need to up the physicality. Sharks right back into the Rampage zone. 3-1 now the score. 9:22 left in the second. Out and back in, offsides. Face-off won by the Sharks. Costa Grande to Marsh. Sharks have it again into the neutral zone. Picked up by Green. Green gets stripped. Two's being pressured. We'll start from his own end. Gets it to center, to Marsh. He gets hooked, and there's going to be a penalty on that one. The Sharks player throws his arms up like, what? You weren't calling that before. Why are you going to call it now? .850 left in the second period. Rampage 0 for 1 on the power play. Helen, Marsh, Casagrande, Twos, and Green. Marsh sends it back to Twos. Twos has to grab it as it got knocked out of the zone. Sharks with a very aggressive forecheck right now, being down a man. Rampage could take advantage of this. Helen, Casagrande, back to Helen and back out of the zone. Green gets an elbow to the helmet. Offsides is the call. 1:33 left in the power play. Helen, Casagrande, Marsh, Jorg, and Mayer. Sharks had 6 players on the ice. They're only allowed 4 right now. Sharks looking to exit. They do. Icing. A little too much mustard on that pass on the exit. So back to their zone we go. Out comes Frank, Roberts, Spencer, Jorg, and Mayer. Frank in to take the face off. Tie up in the circle. Spencer comes in to help out. It's at everybody's feet. Takeaway by Spencer. Frank gets leveled. Flipped out of the zone again. Jorg with 1 minute to work on the power play. 7:46 left in the period. Up ahead to Spencer. Everybody gets back on side. And the Sharks send it right back out. Rampage having a hard time getting set up on this power play. Over to Roberts. Ahead to Frank. Frank sends it in on net. Coach Cole yelling, go. Rampage very slow to go towards the net. There was no rebound to be had, but you got to be there in case there is. And if you get bodies in front, you can deflect, you can screen. A lot of things are going to happen, but the only bodies that were there were Sharks bodies. 36 seconds left. Cook. Evans. Soper. Jorg and Mayer. Evans. Sharks win it. In and out of the zone again. No icing on this one. Jorg up to Soper. Sharks keep it in. 18 more seconds of Rampage advantage. Looks to be that they'll go 0 for 2 on the power play. Evans gets towards the net. Up top, Soper can't hold it in. And the Sharks are back to full strength. Sharks go to work in the Rampage zone. Into the near corner. Jorg down low with Evans. And Mayer. He'll try again. Taken by the Sharks. Evans. Pressured. Stays with the puck. Up ahead. Not out. Shot. Another shot. Grabbed by Evans. Jorg. Up to Cook. And onto the Sharks stick. Oh my goodness. A huge cross check on Evans at the Rampage bench. The puck was already in the Rampage zone. Evans just looked at the official and put his arm up like, dude, what the hell? I mean, the puck was in the zone and he gets cross-checked into our bench. These refs are officially horrible. Soper drops it for Schumer. Rampage changing. Schumer trying to take it away. Sharks. Carter lays a body. Puck was at least within 10 feet that time, instead of 2 lines away. Green, down low, left the puck. Sharks take it. Into the corner, picked up by Schumer. Back to Green, up ahead to Parent. Parent tried to hit McCarter, intercepted. Back up to McCarter and behind him. Rampage trying to do the right thing, just not being successful. We've got a whistle. Offsides. .449 to go in the second. Rampage trailing 3-1. Sanborn looking for McCarter. Back to Sanborn. He'll try again. Icing. Defensive zone face-off. Won by Rampage, sent to the point, held in by the Sharks. They'll send it high to low. Schumer starts ahead into the neutral zone with speed. Gets around. Carter going to the net. Schumer sees him. Centering the pass intercepted by the Sharks. Sharks a quick exit. Back and forth, spreading the ice. Schumer up to Sanborn. Sanborn throws it up. That was played by a Sharks high stick. Play continues. Straight out in front. For Carter now. Tried to hit Sanborn. Missed the stick. Sanborn and Schumer. Big collision in the corner. Puck is picked up by another Sharks player. Sent tape to tape up into the Rampage zone. Twos. Across the marsh. Marsh, one-on-one. Defense looks flat-footed. Marsh gets bumped off the puck. Casa Grande was coming. Twos is there, but the Sharks get it out. Allen behind his own net sends it back to the near wall. Sharks are there. Twos comes in. Battle along the near wall. The officials say move it. They finally blow the whistle right as it comes out. Well, a face off in the right circle. Right out in front to the far side. In and out of the circle, back to the near side. Shot. Good deflection from Roberts to keep it away from the net. Sharks working down low. Frank gets in there, along with Mayer. Two Rampage players, three Sharks. Officials telling them to move it again. Pops out, Sharks get right to it. Mayer. Frank. To the point. Block. 2-on-1. Spencer and Roberts run into each other. Spencer stays with it, gets the shot off. I think the goalie might have gotten a piece of it. Now the Sharks back the other way. Jordan meets him. Good, quick skating from the bench. Right out in front. Now Frank back the other way. Leads it for Spencer. Spencer gets interfered with. Will change. Roberts trying to hold it in. Evans comes flying off the bench, takes the puck. Out to the point. Jordan. That hurt. That hurt. The Sharks player is in much pain from that George shot. He's slowly trying to make his way to the bench. Rampage could take advantage of this right now. There's Soper. It's got Evans and Cook. And they're going to blow offsides about 5 minutes after the entry. Center ice, 23 seconds left in the second. Rampage trying to get something going here to pull back within one. Evans beats it to the blue line and it comes out. 6 seconds left. Evans is covered in snow again. Just gets up, throws his hand in the air, wondering what needs to happen. Because Rampage keeps getting hooked, slashed, cross-checked. They have called 2, but they've probably missed at least 5. Seconds left on the coach's talk. We'll switch ends one more time. 15 more minutes on the weekend in the game. Sharks are probably feeling pretty confident about their 2-goal lead. Obviously, Coach Cole told these guys that, hey, let's leave here with a win. You guys can do it. Schumer, McCarter, Parent. Twos and green. Sharks win the face-off. They'll start from their own blue line. Into the Rampage zone, stick aside by Morrison. Right out in front. Good defense from the Rampage players. Morrison covers it, and Morrison uses his stick to help try and clear them out as well. Good job protecting your goalie, boys. Out to the point. Shot blocked by Schumer. And out of the zone. Parent getting his gloves up in the Sharks player's face. He's had enough. Schumer blocked that shot. He's slow going to the bench. I think he got the wind knocked out of him. Spencer comes in to take the face off. Carter racing up towards the puck. Spencer grabs it. Parent has to wait. He does. Parent brings it in. Back to the point, right on the blue line. Good drop to Green. Sends it towards the net, but intercepted by the Sharks. Just a little bit more oomph on it, boys. Two's chasing, but it's offside, or icing. Helen for the face-off. Costa Grande, Marsh, Mayer, and Jordan. Sent towards the net, but picked up by the Sharks. Jordan comes across, sends it up. It's Costa Grande. Costa Grande fakes the shot. Centering pass right to Helen, who then tried to get it to Marsh. Marsh has it. Another centering pass is blocked. Shot blocked. Sharks coming back the other way. Mayer throws a nice little hip check right at center ice. Costa Grande picks it up ahead towards Marsh, but ends up back on the Shark stick. Marsh comes across up ahead. Shot blocked by Morrison's glove. Picked up by Jord. Helen skates it up, pass across to Casa Grande, just missed connecting there. Icy. Face-off won by the Sharks, but Roberts gets up there trying to get it ahead. Sharks send it back in. Twos. Left to right behind Morrison. Up to the point. Roberts and Frank. Twos. Everybody's trying. Nobody's having any success, so we'll send it to the other side. Spencer. Sharks in the slot. Picked up by Twos. He has Roberts and Spencer. Back to Twos. Twos with a shot. Blocker save. Twos gets his own rebound. Frank covering the point. Twos coming back, so Frank will step up. And the Sharks back into the Rampage zone. Good stick from twos. A battle out front. Roberts at the point with pressure still. Good stick work. Spencer got a stick on it. Taken away by the Sharks. Sharks cycling. Center ice. Big hit from Spencer. Woo, boy. Got to keep your head up. That was a perfect play. Oh, go change after that hit. 11-11 left in the third. 2-goal deficit. Here's Evans. No, Soper working his way down. To the far side is Evans. Back to the point. On the blue line, back to Evans. Evans being pressured across the green. Green with a shot. Into the glove, no rebound. Evans in to take the face off. Soper and Cook. Green and Mayer. Official telling them to back out of the circle. Make sure you keep your skates on the red line there in the circle. Puck dropped and won by the Sharks. They're back and forth behind their goalie. Back again. Sharks had a cherry picker, but Mayer picked that up. Evans. Sharks to center ice. Green sends it back into the zone. Sharks retreat further. They'll try again. Shot off of Morrison's helmet, ends up in the netting. Shot deflected, I think, or just a screen, I'm not sure. Shot from the point and ends up in the back of the net. Rampage players talking about it, trying to figure out what exactly happened there. I think everybody was surprised. Battle just inside the zone. Jorg sends it back up. McCarter gets the puck ahead. He'll race towards it. Tried to center it. He gets taken to the boards. Far side twos. Something came off of twos. I don't know if that's his neck guard or what that is. Shin pad. I don't know. He just threw it back onto the bench. Here comes Jorg down the middle. Stymied in the slot. Parent now pushing and shoving. Comes back towards him. Parent from behind into the bench. That player's slow to get up. That kid has definitely had enough of this BS. He's going to find himself in the penalty box if he doesn't watch it. Green down low. Shot right out front, loose puck. Good defense from Rampage. Jorg clearing it out. There's a Sharks player down. And another deflection right in front of the net as the Sharks player is still in pain. I don't know if the puck hit him or something else, but it did a deflection up. Officials trying to figure out if it was deflected, who got the goal. 5-1 now the score with 8:47 to go in the third. Whipped up into the netting. We'll have the face-off outside the Rampage zone. Here comes Casa Grande through center. Broken up just outside. Rampage will regroup. Helen up ahead to Marsh. San Jose trying to retreat back into their own zone. Casa Grande trying to take it away. Back to the near side, out to the point. Helen leaves it there. San Jose said thank you, went and retrieved it, and another goal. Oh, I thought that was in. They have hit the far post and then came back across. They waved it off right away, but that sure looked like it was in and out. This one, race to the puck. Jorg gets there. Jorg into the zone. Shot up high. Taken by Spencer. Down low, Frank. Back up to twos. Shot, big blocker save, loose puck. Cleared up top. Jorg is there, but it's out of the zone, so we have to reset. Frank sends it deep. Goalie comes out to play it. Leaves it there for Sharks player, intercepted by Rampage. Another shot towards the net, but didn't get there. Another shot and covered by the goalie. Here come the Sharks, back the other way. Jorg is back, forces wide. Centering pass, blocked by Twos. Jorg sends it out, intercepted at the point by the Sharks. Another shot, hit the side of the net. Twos down low, sends it across to Roberts. Roberts clears it, be icing. They're waving it off for some reason. I don't know why. Nobody knew why except for whoever said no ice. Telling them to move it. Maybe everybody thought it was icing. I don't know why it wasn't icing. Casa Grande out to the point. Mayer just off the bench. He'll skate through some pressure. Down low. Out in front. Good shot attempt from Roberts to the point. And out of the zone. Twos. He's going down, but picked up by Spencer. He'll send it in on net. No Rampage players there, so the goalie just moves it along. At the point, Mayer gets tackled. Sat on, trying to get up. Green is back. Battle along the near wall. Out to the point. Evans skates through. Couple of players going towards the net. Down low. Evans again, far side. Sharks out with it. Sharks off to the races. Green, good stick. Get the puck off of that breakaway opportunity. Sharks right back on it. Being hounded now from Evans. The Sharks player loses their skates. Evans up ahead, has Soper. Soper back to Evans. Skate the stick. He's jumped on by two. Popped up high, Sharks. Right back into the neutral zone. And stick into the glove for Morrison. Another defensive zone faceoff coming with 4:24 left. Rampage trying to get it out. That was a trip there. That's been called on us multiple times, but just play continuing now. Right out in front, giveaway. McCarter couldn't keep the puck settled on a stick, had the goalie beat. Was probably surprised that he got that, when and where he did. Got to be ready for those opportunities. Here come the Sharks. Back the other way, Jorg rushing to the puck. Oh, nice shot. Oh, boy. That one went off the goalie's mask. Jorg was right there. Could not get the shot off. The net was open. Oh, and Parrott trips the player and gets away with it. Saved the goal. Guess they're not going to call any penalties on either team now, but the danger there is, especially with the frustration, something dumb is going to happen, and you don't want to see anybody get hurt. San Jose player just flopping, trying to get something now. And Morrison finally holds on to get a face-off with 2:48 left. Big hit far side. Puck went the other way. The players are pushing and shoving on each other. San Jose right out in front. Morrison fell down, and thankfully the Sharks player couldn't get a shot off. That one's deflected out in front, loose and covered by Morrison. That's more pushing and shoving. Sharks player trying to push on Twos. Twos holds his ground. The Sharks player just falls down. Twos. Another shot from the Sharks, safe from Morrison. Twos gets taken down back behind the goal. Shot right out front, blocked, picked up by Casagrande, who's knocked over. Marsh chasing all the way back into the San Jose zone. 1:50 to play. 5-1 Sharks lead. Marsh with really good pressure trying to get the puck away. Green just inside the Rampage zone. Another couple bodies come together. Good stick from Twos. Twos up to Casagrande. 2-on-1 across the Marsh. A 2-on-2. Now it's 3-on-2. Marsh towards the net. Twos couldn't get a shot off. Less than a minute to play. Helland at center. Over to Twos, who dumps it and changes. Roberts, Spencer, Sheeson down low. Frank comes across, gets run into at the point. Sharks have it at their feet. Green leans in. Here come the Sharks. 1-on-3, 2-on-3. Picked up by Green. Big collision. Just inside the Rampage blue line. Sharks right out in front. Another shot off of Morrison's mask and gloved with 15.8 seconds left. Unfortunately, Rampage will be unable to earn a W this weekend, but I think there was some progress that happened, some A lot of great moments of pretty good hockey from them. So they'll regroup and get ready for the next one. Safe travels to everybody going home today. Stay warm in Colorado. And that is the end of the game and the weekend. We will see you next time.
What's your flight back?
5.
Yeah,
So,
bad.
not terrible. No, tried to get out earlier, but everything's booked, so
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll put off going back to the Arctic blast. I'm going to put off going back to the Arctic blast.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I hope it goes well. Our flight's